let's say as good as possible cut off ribs. I already cleaned the back part. So what I'm going to do them in the air fryer. And before everyone says something, I already did them in the air fryer, and they are actually really good. That, oh my god. There is no, I have no idea how a relay works, and I have no idea how to wire it. When you push the button on the shower, it closes the relay, and it works. I had to go like 3 times to the Mercadona because I kept forgetting things. So I have the rub. I will never tell you what is inside the rub. Everyone has this rub. Every man should have a rub. And if you're a man without a rub, there's a problem. I have my honey for bounding, and I found the ribs. I didn't find the complete one. I like to buy it entire and then cut the baby ribs out of the ribs. But Spain, they essentially cut it themselves. But I found a fairly good cut of well, fairly good. Let's say as good as possible cut off ribs. I already cleaned the back part for both of them. So now you're just gonna add bounding, rub, and let it sit for the entire day today. We're gonna cook this tomorrow. So this is gonna take time. Guys, where the hell are you? Okay, finally got it. Anyhow, we're gonna, oops, no, the other way around. We're gonna go do this. We're gonna pound it. I don't like things, so I'm gonna use, I bought some gloves. I know we have gloves for like 100%. I know we have gloves, but for the life of me, I couldn't find them in the Blonde's orders. The Blonde suffers for something that a lot of women suffer from, which is they don't. Guys, follow me. I'm talking serious here. They don't actually organize a thing. They just put it away. So when they say like, I had to organize the entire boat, it's like, no, you put away what the things, the things that were around, but now those things are lost forever. Anyhow, I can do and say whatever I want. I'm alone in the boat. Okay, so one, and then there goes the second one. And because the barbecue that we have is a gas one, so there's really no real reason to do barbecue ribs in there. It's not gonna add any flavor. So what I'm going to do them in the air fryer. And before everyone says something, I already did them in the air fryer, and they are actually really good. The only thing is that I cannot put in the air fryer this whole thing. So it's not an issue. I just need to separate them into single pieces, and then do it in there. So it's not a big issue. I know people is going to criticize, but first, I don't care. Second, I don't care. Third, I don't care. That's done. Okay. Single pieces. And now we just put it on the rub. Then I like to do this, like squish, to be sure that the rub sticks and you don't have too much rub in it. It really depends how you prefer them. I like them to have flavor, but I don't like them to be like coated, right? So that's why I do that, and that's how they look. I just need to do that for everyone else. Also because I like to cook for myself and for the Blonde, but the Blonde goes around and tell people like, yeah, this guy ribs are the best in the world, which essentially increase the hopes, the expectations, right? So now she told the guys from Donna, Michelle, and Sarah. Oh my god. That. Oh my god. Anyhow, she told them like, his barbecue is really good. First of all, I don't have to wait to do a barbecue. Second of all, Roberta is her name, not Sarah. Sorry, Roberta. I'm really sorry, Robbie. The thing is, she told them like, his guy's like the best barbecue in the world, and now I have to live up to it. Now, live up to being the best barbecue in the world without a barbecue, without the smoker, pretty much without anything. It's gonna make it a little bit more difficult of normal, but we will try. Now, Michelle from Donna, he's a really good cook. The guy really knows how to cook. He did some Asian Korean thingy that was amazingly good, and then he invited us a second time to get some kind of stew from Belgium, and it was really good. So I need to nail this. I need to 100% nail this or leave the marina. So now we have this expectation, these crazy expectations created on these guys. But now you're gonna do it well. This is how they look. Again, one by one. I like this thing of doing it but one by one. I think I should have done this before at home, because you can actually coat you can actually put rub on every side of it. Small, not that much quantity of rub, but still have, all of it. So the taste is more uniform, I believe. I don't know. I'm just talking. But anyhow, I wish I had done a dry run or a test run before this. I don't know. I've done it before for ourselves, but not with the whole, I hope this is going to be the best barbecue of my life, I'm gonna kill myself if it's not. Expectations. There you go. They look really good. They look really good. I will eat them essentially as they are right now. And I will die of flatworms, but tapeworm. Flatworm? Tapeworm? Yeah. That thing. So, here's how it looks. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Here you are, guys. These are the ribs. Coated and ready. These are gonna stay like this in the fridge for today, and tomorrow they're gonna go on the air fryer at 90 degrees. For that, essentially in this air fryer is what they think is the frosting. In the frosting temperature, we're gonna leave it there for about 4 hours, and then we are gonna do 2 hours. Same heat, but covered, and then another 2 hours, 120, uncovered. Yeah, and that's all. I will show you guys tomorrow how it's done. But for today, it's 10:49, and I have done everything that I needed to do today. Hey guys, morning. It's 7 a.m. and we are gonna do the last stage of the preparation of the ribs. Damn it, it's too early. This is how they look. They have been marinating for a day now. Marinating in dry rub. So all that flavor now is inside the meat. And now we're gonna put them on the air fryer pan. I know, it sounds weird. Air fryer and competition style barbecue ribs. It doesn't feel like something that could work, but it actually worked really well. So we're just gonna put this here. Be sure that they are all turned meat up. That's one of the important parts. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So the one problem is the air fryer is not like really big. So you need to juggle it. See what you can do. Voila. And we're gonna put it on the air fryer here. And then 100 degrees for 3 or 4 hours, depending. As I say here, the minimum not in fry, but in roast, if you want, for example, the minimum temperature that it goes, 120. But you want less than 120. So the only way is reheat, and reheat goes down to whatever you want. So I can put 110 for 1 hour is the maximum. So yeah, that's there. So I need to do this for 4 hours, so that's midday. I think these guys are gonna be ready by the end of the day today. Hey guys, again, still along in the boat, still doing things by my own. Yesterday we had a nice lunch with the guys of Donna, and we ate the competition style barbecue ribs. They were really good. Absolutely doable on the air fryer. So that's a new skill that we have. So today, I was trying to understand. You know the issue I have with the shower, right? So the shower relay is this one. And it's a temporized one. It's a 15 seconds temporized relay. And I don't like it because you need to keep pushing that button in order to drain the water. So I bought not temporized ones, right? The problem is, and they're almost the same. The only difference is that this is 12 volt 20 amps, and these ones are 12 volt 30 amps. Not an issue. The problem that I see is that there is no, I have no idea how a relay works, and I have no idea how to wire it. So I thought I will get some kind of not how to, but instructions. There's nothing in here. I researched online with this one number, and there is absolutely zero schematics of how to wire this for dummies. There is a lot of how to wire this for people who know what they're doing, but there is nothing for people like me that have never wired a relay. So, my opinion, this is a conspiracy from Big Relay in working with big electricians to keep monopoly on installing these things. So I did what I always do when I have this kind of problems, which is call my brother. Yeah, the one that have never subscribed to this channel. And I don't know, man, that guy is a freak of nature. I have never called my brother to ask something that he doesn't know. Either he's really good at Google search, or the guy's a freak. Anyhow, apparently, what he told me is that if you see the relay from here, from this side, if you're from here, so I tested it with my tester. This is I didn't do shit. This is what he told me to do. So got my tester here. Let me do it like that. Let me do it like that. Put it on continuity. continuity. So if I take the upper connection that I have and I test, these two have continuity. Nothing else has continuity. So that means that between this and this is normally close. Normally close. So that's when you want the relay to stop sending electricity when you push the button. I want the other thing. So apparently you have this tree is the line. So this is that goes from the battery to the battery to normally open or normally close. Exactly. So I don't want normally close, so I have to, nothing's going to be attached to the center one. Everything is going to be attached between this one and that one there. Now, the two on the sides should be the ones that are activated by the push button, the rocket button on the shower. Apparently, what I need to do, this is what my brother says, is to connect a negative from the battery. So the positive goes here, okay? Then the negative, the negative from the battery, which I'm taking from the pump itself, goes in one of these side connections, and then you have the cable that comes from one of the cables that comes from the shower button will be connected with the positive of the battery, and it's going to go here in the top one, and then the second cable that comes from the button on the shower goes on the side. And the way to know that it's the side ones that you need to use, and again, you guys probably already know this, but this was a complete new for me. And my brother told me to just put a negative and a positive here and here, and you hear a click sound, which means that the relay closed. So I did that, and this is what I got, right? So I have, here you see positive, so one cable that comes from the rocker button on the shower, the positive that comes from the shower, from the batteries. You have this one it will be the positive that goes to the pump, and then you have one negative. This black one is one negative that is coming from the pump. It's taken from this one that is a continuous cable that goes negative from the batteries, let's say from the boat, to the pump and comes back. And then this purple one, the small purple one, is the other cable that comes from the shower. So what happens now is that when you push the button on the shower, it closes the relay, and it works. So we fixed that. I'm going to put this in a better shape now, but it works. So everything now is working properly. I just need to add another here for, I don't know who, by the way, I don't really know who this other pump is, but apparently there is in the bilge of the lagoon, there are these two other connections, even three, by the way. 3 other connections here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps, and it's not connected to anything. They have a relay, and it's not connected to anything. So I don't really know what this is for. It's maybe because this is, when it is, this is the owner's version, meaning that, this is the owner version. So my boat only has one cabin in this entire section of the boat. But when you have the charter version, these are 2 cabins with 2 showers, with 2 everything. So maybe those cables are for that. The other thing that I want to know is that if those cables actually have connection, could I use them to connect more bilge pumps to it? So that's another thing that I'm going to investigate. In any case, now the shower works perfectly, by the way. Let me put this here so I can walk on it without dying. Wait a second. Okay, so now I have this button here, and everything works perfectly. And I don't have to push it every 15 seconds. So, yeah. Shout out to my brother. The guy does, at this point, it's like, I think it's a matter of principle. He's not subscribing to this channel. But, so tell the guy to subscribe to the channel.